Tired of that boring old 5.56? Maybe you're looking to spice up your AR game, but you just don't know where to start. Well, I brought out 4 of the spiciest contenders to find out which one is the best on 4 different barrier targets, and I think we should start with 2 shots of 22 arc on this pressure-treated lumber. Oh man, I was like, where'd the shots go? Basically 2 perfect shots right there. I'm really interested to see if this little 75 grain bullet, oh man, it went right through and it opened up a little bit. Let's check out the steel. Oh, and by the way, this is a 1/4 inch piece of mild steel. I don't see any dents. Still impressive that it got to it though. On to the second arc. Before we check out the results on the 6mm, guys, I'd really appreciate if you liked and subscribed. I bet you would. Thank you to those who have. And I cannot get over how accurate these ballistic advantage barrels are. I mean, these are literally my first shots with both of these cartridges, both of them ballistic advantage barrels. And I mean, I had to aim a little bit differently on this second one because the block shifted, but what do we have on the back? Ooh, those look really similar to the 22 arc. How about on the steel? Ooh, I don't see really any difference between either of the cartridges. Who would have thought a 75 grain could compete with a 108? That is crazy. I think we better get a new block for the Grendel and the other big boy. Grendel's up first though. We have 2 pretty decent shots, and I'm actually pretty interested to see what happened because we're starting to move. Ooh, man, those opened up way more than the other cartridges. Well, at least I think they did. I was starting to say we're moving up in bullet weight, so... Ooh, guys, I think I see some new dents on here. I mean, craters on this steel. That's actually quite a bit more than these other cartridges. And then there was one, or should I say the 6.8 SPC. That 6.8's kind of all over the place, I think mainly because it's not a ballistic advantage barrel. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think it likes the ammo, but anyway, we got one good one to connect, and I think that's going to be a little, yes, a little too low there. Anyway, let's see how the good one did. Oh my gosh, look at that freaking crater right there. That is way more than any of the other cartridges. Well, the 6.5 Grendel mainly, because the other ones didn't do anything. Also, it opened up pretty much like the 6.5 Grendel. Was going to take another shot, but think that takes the cake. The ocean stole my hat and I want revenge. 1 gallon at a time. Well, the ocean's really big, but maybe it'll feel which cartridge splatters this jug the best. Well, that was pretty eventful. I mean, just look at the camera. It's probably a good 4 yards away or so, and it has water on it. That's literally how much it splattered. That was a splatter radius. Anyway, let's take a look at the bottle. Oh my gosh. Man, that shredded that like a freaking Magnum rifle almost. That is awesome. My gosh, and look at Terry back here. He is freaking soaked. Too bad you don't have your t-shirt today, huh, buddy? Anyway, it blew off our little shelf here, and what did it do? Yeah, it didn't really do that much to the steel. Still freaking impressive regardless. Did you feel that, ocean, huh? I just can't get over how much damage that little bullet did. Onto the 6mm. I already know the ocean felt that one. I mean, look at this freaking jug. It blew off the cap this time. It ripped it apart, maybe even more than the 22 arc. That is just freaking impressive to me. Anyway, what did it do? Oh, wow, it left a pretty substantial little crater right there. I mean, that's basically what larger rifle cartridges do. Wow, I am impressed. Anyway, Terry, what'd you think? Well, you look slightly more wet than last time, so we'll assume that you liked it. Probably going to be pretty difficult to top that, but onto the Grendel. Wow, who would have thought the ocean would come to me? Anyway, what happened to... Oh my gosh. Look at how much it shredded that thing apart. I mean, I don't know if it's quite as good as the arc, but what happened to the steel? Oh man. Oh man, that might actually be a little better than the arc. I don't know. But we still have the 6.8 to test. These bullets are fragmenting apart pretty good. There's a little piece of lead. I'm assuming it was before it got to the steel, but I'm not sure. Damn it. I'll be completely honest, I have never been a fan of the 6.8. Like, this is literally my first time ever shooting one. But I'm starting to become a fan. And looking at this puddle right here, I think I might be bringing the ocean to me. This might be counterintuitive, but anyway, look at this jug. I don't know if it's shredded quite as much as the other one. I don't, it looked impressive through the scope, but we better check out the steel. What happened? What happened? Nothing happened. Oh my gosh. Wow, it must have dumped all of its energy into the steel because there is basically, into the water, because there is basically nothing on the steel. Slow-mo. Ooh, that's a close one. I think I'm going to go with the 6.8, edging him out by a little bit, but maybe you have a different opinion.
I like the Grendel.
I think the ocean might be starting to claim my Crocs, guys. This is not good. This is not good. Bad news. An evil group of crows is plotting your demise, but not if you get to them first. Problem is, they heard you might try and retaliate, so they hid behind concrete walls. If you can't get to them with any of these setups, you're a goner. So we better figure out which one is best at getting through concrete quick. It absolutely shattered that concrete, and I don't see a crow anymore. Let's see what happened, though. Oh, man, look at all that spalling and fragmentation that hit him. That is quite a bit for a 22 cartridge, but definitely did not go through. Looks like they're still plotting your demise. I really didn't think any of these cartridges would touch the crow at all, so I'm getting kind of worried I have to draw another one. Gotta forget what he looks like. Again, shattered into a million different little pieces, but anyway, what's we, oh, I don't think it went through. I mean, dang, they're still plotting your demise. Whew, I don't have to draw another one, yet. Basically the exact same devastation as the other two cartridges, but let's see what happened to Mr. Crow. Oh man, a lot more fragmentation, but oh, it actually popped out the back a little, but nothing went through for sure. Well, now I won't be mad if the 6.8 goes through, because I won't have to draw another one. I mean, I hope it goes through for your sake. Same thing on the concrete, and what do we have here? Ooh. Oh my gosh, that is maybe a little bit more fragmentation and spalling and whatnot. Oh man, I thought the 6.8 might have a chance, but obviously not. You're a goner. Looks like a good old-fashioned draw in this round. Obviously you didn't get any of the crows through the concrete, but the good thing is there's no more concrete. And I may have over-exaggerated how fast they could actually go through with your demise, but the problem is they're hiding behind steel now, specifically mild steel. Oh my gosh. Those are literally crows. They're coming for me, guys. So we better figure out which cartridge is the best at getting through mild steel and how much it can go through. And I think we'll start off with a 1/4 inch thick piece of it.
1/4 inch?
I know, I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot, but with these little cartridges, you'd be surprised. All right, we are nice and tight. Okay, so maybe you wouldn't be surprised with the crazy velocity of the 22 arc, but looks like you definitely got the crow and pinky test. Oh, that's actually a lot better than I thought it would be for a 22 cal. I mean, it's still pretty terrible. Question is, can any of the others go through? I don't know. So far, we are 2 for 2, and those look almost identical. Let's check it out with the pinky Ooh, maybe slightly better, but those are almost identical holes. Guess we'll see if the Grendel can do the same. Okay, so maybe I'm remembering what the Grendel does out of a 16-inch barrel, because it absolutely smoked this plate. And it looks pretty much identical. Yep, pretty much identical to the other two. And I'm not too sure where I want to put that 6.8 now, so wish me luck. Looks like we are moving straight on up, because the 6.8 also went straight through, and if I didn't know which was which, I really don't know if I'd be able to tell the difference, but yeah, I mean, it's basically the same as all the other holes. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this 1/4-inch piece out. This rubber wasn't stuck to, there we go. We are moving up to a 3/8 inch plate. All the crows were goners with the 1/4 inch. All right, we should be ready to go. Alright, the crows are pretty happy with that performance. Obviously it did not go through, and I mean, it seems to be pretty deep. Looks like it opened up a little bit more than when it actually went through the steel, but we better go to the other arc. Whew, I almost got a little too ambitious with how I wanted the shots to line up, but it is definitely separate from the 22 arc, and oh, and it feels like basically the same hole. I don't even know if it's any deeper. Surely the Grendel can't get through if that's the case, right? Another good shot placement, but my gosh, these all look the same. Yeah, I mean, it feels basically the same, and I don't even know if it's any deeper than the others. One final hope to get the crows behind the 3/8 inch piece of mild steel. Can the 6.8 do it? And a big thanks to Midway USA for all the support they've given this channel, guys. If you like the testing I do here, I really think you'll like Midway USA. Plus, if you want to learn a little bit more about the 6mm arc and the 6.5 Grendel, I do have a new article out. That can't be right. I was like, oh, maybe I was too overambitious. Maybe it was too close to the 6.5 Grendel. Nope and nope. Both of them went straight through like holy shite balls, guys. And, oh yes. Oh yes, it is freaking hard to beat the 6.8, I guess. But now I'm wondering, what's the difference in muzzle energy? At least out of a 20-inch barrel. Wait. Oh my gosh, apparently Hornady uses a 16-inch barrel to gather the 6.8 numbers, but they use a 24-inch barrel to get the numbers on all the other cartridges. It was absolutely smoking out of a 20-inch barrel, but I guess the only thing it really loses on is ballistic coefficient.
Damn right it does. Try these at 1,000 yards next time.
And just in case you're curious,